Back to Intro to High School Math. We're still in week 3. We have number lines and patterns this week. And here's your assignment for today. We are going to be in our notebooks. So if you want to get your notebooks out, open to the next 2 blank pages. We'll get ready to roll. If you need a second, pause this video and get set up. Okay, so Monday and Tuesday we looked at number lines, creating number lines, and then identifying patterns of number lines. Today we're going to take a couple basic notes just so you have them. So if you want to go ahead and title your notebook Unit 1, Comparing Numbers, Number Lines. And again, we're working on learning Target 1.2. Again, your notebook should look exactly like mine. If you need to space it out a little differently, you can. But you should have everything written that I have. So inside that OP on paper box, first I want you to make a number line. So we have a nice simple number line. We have 0 in the middle, 1, 2, 3, and -1, -2, -3. And notice I put positive numbers on the right, negative numbers on the left. That being said, a quick simple note we have is anytime we move right, we are going to be adding. And anytime we move left, we are going to be subtracting. If we use this rule for every number line we make, adding to the right, subtracting to the left, we will be able to fill in any pattern we come across. Pause this video now and make sure you have all information down in your notebook. So we have our first example. This example will go on the same page we're working on, just right underneath where we wrote. So we have a number line here. We have 0 in the middle. And this time our pattern is 2. We're going to be adding by 2 and subtracting by 2. And if we look at our notes, if we are moving to the right, we are going to be adding by 2. So if I have 0, and I'm moving to the right, so I want to add 2. 0 plus 2 will get me 2. If I add 2 again, 2 plus 2 will get me 4. The worst 4 I've ever drawn. Adding 2 again will get me 6. Same thing, adding 2 get me 8, and adding 2 more will get me 10. So every time I moved, I was moving to the right, therefore I was adding 2. Now if we move to the left, here we are going to be subtracting 2. So in your calculator, whether that's on your phone, laptop, or if you have a calculator, I want you to type in 2 minus 0 and tell me what you get. Awesome. You should get, yep, -2. And we're going to subtract again. Here's where it gets kind of tricky. What you need to type in your calculator, you're going to type -2 minus 2. Looks kind of funny, but trust me. So you're going to type in whatever numbers down here on our number line first, which was -2. And then every time we move, we are subtracting 2, so you're going to type in just a -2. And you should get -4. Again, we're going to subtract 2, which should get you -6. Subtract 2 should get you -8. And last one, subtract 2 should get you -10. So just remember, anytime, and this applies to all number lines, if you move to the right, you'll be adding. If you move to the left, you'll be subtracting. Moving on, this is another example, so we're still on our notes side. If you want to add this to the same page we've been working on, this time it says scale by 5s and complete the number line. So I know my number is 5. I see a 0 right here, I figure that's a good starting point because we already have a number given, and I can move both ways. If we want to make it easy, let's move to the right. And if we move to the right, we need to, yes, add. So we're going to add 5, which would get me 5. And then I'm going to add 5 again because I'm still moving to the right. So then 5 plus 5 will get me 10. So we've ran out of tick marks to the right. So if we go back, we've got a lot of tick marks to fill in over here. And if we move left, instead of adding, remember we are going to subtract. Yes, subtract 5. 0 minus 5 will get me negative 5. Again, moving backwards, minus 5. And again, remember our math for this one. We would type in negative 5 minus 5 to get us negative 10. And we keep going with that same pattern. So we type in negative 10 minus 5, and that would be negative 15. Negative 15 minus 5 would give us negative 20. Negative 20 minus 5 would give us negative 25. Negative 25 minus 5 would give us negative 30. And then again, our math on this one, we have negative 30 minus 5. And that'll get us a negative 35. Notice that each time I started with the number on my number line, not what we were adding or subtracting by. So each time you want to start with the number on your number line, then subtract it by what our scale is. And the last one, negative 35 minus 5 is negative 40. Awesome. So that does it for our examples for this mini lesson. Oh, just kidding. We have one more example. I was getting ahead of myself. Ooh, now we start with a negative number. This should be interesting. So we're going to scale by 2s and complete the number line. So if we start with a negative number, right here we see negative 4. Again, if we move right, we are going to add. We are going to add by 2. That's what it tells us to add. So in this case, we would type in negative 4 plus 2. And that will get us a negative 2. Again, we talked about, think about it as money. If you have negative $4 in your bank account, mom gives you $2, you put that in your bank account, you're going to go back up to negative 2. So we're not at 0 yet, but you're making your way towards 0. Again, we're moving to the right, so you're going to add 2. Negative 2 plus 2, that's where we'll get back to 0. And then from there, plus 2, 2, 4, and 6. Again, we're adding 2 each time as we go down. So that's all we have for the right, which in the right we add, and the left we, yes, subtract. So if I'm moving backwards, I'm going to subtract. So I have a minus 2. So we have negative 4 minus 2. Negative 4 minus 2 should get you negative 6 when you type it in. And then again, if we keep going down, subtracting 2 each time, negative 6 minus 2 will get us negative 8. Negative 8 minus 2 will get us negative 10. Negative 10 minus 2 should get us negative 12. And then negative 12 minus 2 should get us negative 14. Awesome. So now that is it for your practice. Sorry, I got ahead of myself, or your examples. We will have a couple try it on your own problems. The best way to do this is either click on the PowerPoint link and look at those and copy them down in your notebook, or if you stay on this video, you can pause each video, write the number line down, and fill in the rest. And here we go. So again, this is on the other side, other blank page of your notebook paper if you have your notebook completely open. At the top, again, I want you to write Unit 1, comparing numbers, number lines, and then try it on your own. I made a little mistake there. Yes, that does say try. So try it on your own. And the first one we have, notice I spaced it out. Give yourself enough room, and you can go ahead and put your number line on a solid line on your notebook. So we have scale by threes and complete the number line. So I put 1 in the middle. I think the easiest way to draw these when you draw them, whoa, my line's crazy. Draw the straight across line. Put your dash in the middle and put the number there. And then just make sure you have 3 lines on both sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then you'll scale by threes to complete the number line. Pause this video now and work through this first try it on your own problem. Here's your second try it on your own problem. It says scale by sevens and complete the number line. Again, pause this video now and complete the try it on your own problem. Your next try it on your own says scale by fours and complete the number line. Once again, pause this video now and complete the try it on your own problem. Here's our next problem. Scale by sixes and complete the number line. Again, pause this video now and complete the try it on your own problem. Here's your next problem. Scale by 12s and complete the number line. Again, pause this video now and complete the try it on your own problem. And our last problem. Our last problem, again, is... Sorry, that was my alarm. Your last problem says scale by 15s and complete the number line. Again, pause this video. Finish the try it on your own problem. Awesome. So once you have completed all the try it on your own problems, I want you guys to take a screenshot of your notebook of the try it on your own side and upload that to Canvas in today's page. This page will be the same page you downloaded either the PowerPoint or watch the video. You'll return to that page, take a picture of your notebook, and upload your work there.